let's talk about this, because this ain't no joke. Just kind of spin this off. Adventures into Fear is what the HULU brand is known as. That caught me by huge surprise. Like,
who first appeared in Adventures into Fear?
Oh, it's happening, boys.
Yeah.
You might
I was
get a
surprised
spot in season 2.
Yeah, I was surprised that they were going to go with that as a title for the overall show.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, it kind of makes sense when you think about it, the type of characters they're offering. And Jeff Loeb even said, the stories we're telling here are going to be much darker than even what we did on Netflix. It's like, oh, they got a full hand in this now. Like, and Ghost Rider is not a, joke character.
Yeah, I like how Loeb just literally came out and went like, we're not calling it horror.
Yeah.
And so I understand perfectly why you wouldn't want to call it horror. Like, horror's got that connotation behind it. Whereas like fear, it's not necessarily like, horror's kind of become synonymous with like blood and gore and saw and all that. So let's get away from that because we don't really want that.
No, you don't. I mean, and that's part of what interests me about this, because so far we know 2 shows, we know a few registered trademarks out there, which... Does that mean that the Vengeance are still going to get a show? Like, is that going to be a standalone show? Could you imagine that?
No, Spirits of Vengeance is the crossover for them all.
Okay, yeah.
Adventures into Fear is literally just more the
just
banner.
Just the brand, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be real. Man-Thing is coming, right? Like...
Yeah.
There's no way.
That's kind of who I was going who first appeared.
And I've seen a lot of people bring up the argument that's not going to happen because his statue appears in Ragnarok and he's a Marvel Studios property. I'm like, guys, again, they're working together. And Agent Carter went to TV, was overseen by Loeb and those guys, but they had like one of the Russos direct an episode. So, again...
And she's now going back to TV after being in a movie again. So.
Exactly. Like, there's definitely more connective tissue here, and I'm excited to see how this whole Adventures into Fear works, because to me... I think they're going to explore more of that darker, evil, like satanic side, if that makes sense, which I really like because there's so much in there that's cool, that's so obscure that you can do whatever you want with it, like Hellstrom.
Yeah. Like I was just looking over the quotes that they were saying. It's what both you and Mr. saying is that they don't want to have this kind of gory connotation on their show, because what horror is just an amalgamation of everything from horror movies to gore to just monsters running around, and what they want is just their main character or their hero to be feared, to be looked as a monster, but they're in essence not a monster. They're the true hero of the story.
It's like the Swamp Thing effect, like
pretty much it.
Well,
so they're gonna go with
Man Thing as well, like
exactly.
They're gonna go that route with Man Thing and Ghost Rider alike. So
plus with Man Thing, he has that inner monologue that's really sarcastic. So but then he touches people and they burn. So it's a bit of a catch-22. I've seen a list of names that they want to use for this stuff, and there's like Mephisto.
Oh yeah,
like Enchantress. But even I think they might be saving Enchantress for Thor. I'm not sure, but there's definitely a long list of names people have been wanting. So.
I'm 100% convinced we're getting Elsa. Like that's like she's in that Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, just so obscure. I'm just like, yeah, she's totally coming to TV. They need another strong female that's gonna be like murdering things in hell.
Unless they do literally just put her with Jane. And have it like
sure.
Oh, wait, did you say Elsa or Enchantress just then?
Elsa.
Oh, I said Enchantress. I've had a dumb couple of days. My ears ain't been working. I'm going deaf.
I'm too old for this.
No, Elsa Bloodstone's definitely on there.
Yeah, she's got to happen. Like, makes sense to me. But Adventures into Fear. I guess that'll end that.